Welcome to Practical Tactical. Today we're going to talk about sandbags. I just got back from a fishing trip where we stayed in a tent, and I had my tent all over the basement to dry. And it was actually covering up a backpack that I have filled with all my sandbags. So on my way to the rifle range, I was halfway down the highway when I realized I didn't bring that backpack. I don't have any sandbags with me. So I got a lot of sandbags. I got a lot of different styles. These are actually filled with plastic media. I got a, Armageddon Game Changer bag. I got a bunch of different ones. And anyways, I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do now? I don't have my bag. So I thought about it, and there was a town just off the highway. I stopped in at the drugstore and picked up some ladies' stockings. And what I ended up doing was when I got to the range, I found a sandy spot. There's a lot of sand in the area where that range is, where I'm shooting. And I stopped and just filled up some lady stockings with sand and made these sandbags out of these lady stockings. And what I did was, after I filled the sand into the lady stocking, I twisted it, tied a knot, and then passed it back through to make a double layer, and then tied a knot. Later on, I realized it probably would have been better to go back 3 or 4 times so it was 3 or 4 layers thick. I think it would have been a little bit better. That tension, I found, would have been a little bit more rigid when you put the weight of the rifle on the sandbag. I think it kind of squeezes out the sides as you're squeezing the bag, as I was squeezing the bag to try to support the rifle. I did find it was a little bit hard to hang on to all the sand to keep it from popping out a little bubble out the side of the bag. So I do recommend going at least 3 or maybe even 4 times on the sandbag when you're passing it back through the stocking and tying the knot and passing it back through. But anyways, so these are the sandbags I ended up making. I made 2 different sizes, and I found that they actually worked very, very well. It's nice to to have more than one size, so you can kind of make sure you got the perfect size for whatever it is you want to do. And anyways, they end up working out really well, and I think it saved my bacon that day. And now I'm thinking, next time I go to the dollar store, I'm going to be looking at those darn lady stockings and make sure I got a couple of those in my backpack. So I thought this was a great tip for you guys. If you're not thinking about it, it's something to think about. We always kind of like that redundancy. We don't like to fail out in the field and have, you realize something went wrong when you're out there. Either you forgot your bag, you lost your bag springs a leak, whatever the deal is, you might have to make one while you're out there. So if you got a couple of lady stockings in there, you can take the filling that's in the bag you have and put it in the lady stocking. If your bag is leaking, you can refill the lady stocking and get through the situation you're in, the competition or the hunt, whatever your deal is. So anyways, I think it's a good idea. Something to think about, guys. Thank you for watching Practical Tactical. We'll see you next time.